So I'm starting to show you the Lady Shirley, which is one of my lovely boats. I'm in the middle of renovating it. I've just put a chain through for the steering and I'm very proud of this. But the next step that I have to do is rather awkward. I've built this compass platform and I need to glue it to the front of the boat. And however I do this, it's going to be awkward because it's a difficult thing to hold there. How do I get it to sit, and how do I manage to fix it? And what I'm going to show you is a very simple method that I use to glue a lot of things, and I think you'll find this really good. What I do is I use two glues. The first is to use a hot glue gun, which they're very cheap nowadays and they give you a very quick fix. Clearly a hot glue gun is not going to be sufficient to glue this to the front of the boat. It's going to be too brittle, it's going to fall off. I also have some 5-minute epoxy. So I've put some 5-minute epoxy on the base of this compass and I've also put a tiny little spot of hot glue, and that's the last thing that I put on. And you can see here I'm putting it on immediately and the hot glue is holding it in place. And obviously the idea is that the hot glue will hold it in place while the 5-minute epoxy finishes the job off. I've even got a little bit of time to still adjust this as it goes. But what I want to tell you is that this is glued very successfully, and I've also done the cowls behind the bridge using this. It's a very simple system and it works.